A side-by-side at last, another former world king aiming to get straight back to the top in Amir Khan. An unbeaten rival, Kell Brook, who's deep in training ahead of his world title final eliminator.
Boys, there's clearly no love lost between you two. You'll hopefully eventually collide. What do you think of the way Kell's come through the ranks? Shut up there.
I think he's a great fighter, good fighter. I mean, he's been there. Whoever they put in front of him, he's beaten. I think that's the job he's in. You know, he has to perform well, and he has been performing well. He's had tough fights, and I think him himself knows that he has to move up to that next world class level where he's going to be fighting the world class fighters like the likes of Manny Pacquiao's, the Tim Bradleys, the Maidanas, the Devin Alexanders, and you know that's the time that he can prove he is the best.
I'm number one in Britain, so there's big fights out there, isn't there, for me, Atten and Khan, you know, for the fans. It's going to be a mega showdown.
What makes great fights is great competition. We had you, Max, we had Ben, we had Collins all fighting each other. Now we have you three in the mix. This could be a good little Bermuda Triangle.
It could be a good mix, yeah, definitely. You know, you've got three great fighters in Britain. I mean, I'm still at 140 pounds. I am thinking I'm moving up to 147, but I want to clean up this division first. And there's a few things I want to do. At the moment, at 140. If I'd won the last fight, then I would have moved up to the next weight category. But at the moment, I'm still 140. But in the future, definitely, I think there will be fights between us all.
I mean, you say three great fighters. What's great about Kell?
No, Kell's he's a good fighter. He has a good eye. I mean, I'll let him explain by himself, you know, how good he is. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, look, I always respect every fighter out there. And I never have bad things to say because it takes a lot of bottle to get in a boxing ring and fight.
So, as a fighter, what does he do wrong?
Well, you know, I mean, I've not seen much of him. I mean, the things what I've seen of him fight, you know, sometimes towards the later rounds, I think a bit of fitness he can improve on a little bit of fitness, and maybe pushing it up on that world class level, fighting maybe tough oppositions, which you know I'm sure you'll agree with as well.
You sparred before?
Yeah, we've sparred before. And Kel will tell you about the sparring sessions. You know, and we had a great sparring. And
what happened?
You know what happened? Come on, Kel.
What happened?
Kel, I used to box Kel all around the ring, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That's
Fucking lawyer.
I was in England camp, so
You got schooled.
I never got schooled. Listen, I was training for the Olympic Games at that time, and Kel was at the juniors, and I used to school Kel in the ring.
I've never been schooled ever.
Yeah, come on, Kel.
Have you schooled, man?
Okay, but at the end of the day, look, it's one of them things. That was the amateur days, and now in the professional days.
That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's.
And you may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Struggling to get to his feet. It's unbelievable.
Takes another right. Or is in deep trouble again? Finds it down! Finds it down!
You know, you pay him a price, I guess, but the man said a bit enough.
What's up, fight fans? With J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's fight page. Today I'll be giving you the Tuesday fight news, and it gets interesting, more and more interesting every day. But basically got you guys caught up to the boxing matches that are up and coming. So we'll talk about that in the upcoming days. But I've got little fill-ins here in boxing that's going on. And first I want to address something that I've noticed to the YTBC. All right? Now, I've noticed that ever since we've expressed our opinions on Khan's fuckery, most of us are getting thumbs down. And now we know exactly who is trolling. Okay, guys? You know, I've been following everybody's comments on Khan's fuckery. We all agree on it. And what's funny is that there are other topics that we didn't agree on, and most of us never got a thumbs down on, you know, and it's funny on how we all have thumbs down on this topic. Fuck it. It is what it is. They're going to get hurt in the ass. but at the end of the day, the truth hurts. So, you know what I'm saying? You can take it easy with some Vaseline, or you can just put the lotion in the bucket and take it hard. I don't really give a fuck. This day in the sweet science, April 7th, Foster KO's Rondon and retains his world heavyweight title. Okay, if you really want to take a time machine and take a look at this fight, YouTube it. Okay, and Foster versus Rondon. All right, it's more than enough to fill in your craving for old school boxing. Right. The announcement we all have been waiting for. All right, you guys can fucking breathe now. And I'm talking to the guys who loved the fantasy fights. And I'm talking to the guys who actually fucking play to this day, even though it was made 5 years ago. It's still a high game. Fight Night Champions. You know what I'm saying? And here's the announcement, guys. I'm fucking excited because this shit, you know, EA Sports has announced that they're working on Fight Night Champion 2. And it will be available for all next-gen platforms. Stay tuned for an announcement date. All right? And I'm just fucking just happy, man. It's about time. Not saying that the old one ain't rocking, because it is, but 5 years later, and it's also because we got the next gen consoles, the next generation consoles out already. You know, PS4, Xbox One. You know, so to get a nice boxing game going on, and it also went into detail. I think it's gonna have me Impact. You know, and in the other one we all had to make them or download them in the market or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy. You know, this fucking ah. But any news I get on that, I'll definitely keep you guys fucking updated. Believe that. HBO and Showtime have released the Super Fight commercial, and if you haven't seen it, it's YouTube it. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I would just describe it as them walking in the vast desert, and as they meet up, they have certain shots where you see Mayweather, you see Pacquiao's knuckles, you know. Then like as soon as they meet up, in between them, in parallel shot, is MGM Grant. Background lightning, dark skies, apocalyptic shit. And fight fans have been asking me the difference between what's the difference between Grant gloves and the Cleto Reyes gloves. Okay, well, I'm gonna break it down for you. This is what I've gathered in my research. The Grant gloves, the orthopedic models that Floyd Mayweather Jr. will be wearing and wears. More of a protective glove for boxers with the history of hand injuries. Okay, they're made of leather exterior from foam padding, and they were made in New York City. Okay, USA. A lot of boxers wear those. You know, the Cleto Reyes gloves that Manny Pacquiao will be wearing and usually wears is regarded as a puncher's glove. They are made of leather exterior with horsehair and foam padding. They were made in Mexico City. Okay, Mexico. Everybody's asking, why is it that Marcos Maidana couldn't wear his gloves? And everybody, ooh, pardon me, excuse me. And everybody thinks that you know, Marcos Maidana hits as hard as Manny Pacquiao or harder, right? And that's why Floyd, you know, gave him the what were they, power locks or some shit, and that's exactly why, you know, to be safe, Floyd to be safe. But everybody's wondering how is it that Manny, with his clear radiuses, we've seen what he can do, Floyd, and I just have to say, well, maybe I want to say, I really do want to say, don't get me wrong here, guys. I really do want to say that Floyd just said, fuck it. I don't want to cheat him. Or not even cheat him. I don't want him to have any type of disadvantages. If I beat him, I want to beat him. No excuses of the gloves, blah blah blah. Okay. I really want to, but I know it's because, and I know this. I know it's because he'll probably think, or he was thinking. Let me correct myself. He was thinking, damn, if I tell him not to wear the gloves, then the fans are gonna start bitching and being upset, and and we want this fight to go down. And of course, I'm more than sure Ellaby and everyone else was in his ear. Just let him wear the gloves. So let's just hope that these two gentlemen, the only thing that's not really setting right, excuse me, setting right with me is they are not announcing any of Floyd's tests. I mean, I know it's random, but we're getting closer to the fight. And like I said, everything that I've said before about Pacquiao only signing to be tested and not Floyd is coming into fruition, because really think about it. Why the fuck would he have Ariza and Heredia make a start all of a sudden? And think about it, man. Think about it. Like I said before, if there was a no testing clause before and after in the Marquez 4 fight, it's out there. Do the research. Type it in. It'll come up. It's an official article. Even Bob Arum said. Okay? We haven't seen anything of Floyd yet. We're on a Monday, on the what, 5th week now? Come on, man. Another question is that's been asked by the fight fans, you guys, is about the undercard of the super fight. I just know that it's TMT, and I won't report on it until it's final. About I'll give it about one more week, then I'll get into it. Because anything can happen. Cards subject to change. Anything can happen. So if I deliver it to you guys, I want to make sure that it's not some falsified shit, anything that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I give you, the exact information, the correct information. So, I hear that it sucks so far. It's all the TMT promotion. So I'll just wait a bit before I give you guys that that information. But otherwise than that, guys, thank you for joining my fight page. My name is J.Cotto, and you guys have a great day, and God bless. And just remember, all right, try to mark it down in your calendars, man. Okay. I know you guys from England, you great guys, you great people from England and from other countries that watch me. All the Fight Guru, peace to you, and C Logan as well. Peace to 10 players as well, man. Big up to you guys. Big up to Coach Sheldon from the YTBC and J Dill. Big up to you. Blood Boxing, of course. And the Out of Control. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you. Zone 6 as well. I could keep going, but YTBC, peace to y'all. Make sure that you mark it down, put it down on your calendar, that you'll make it your business Friday from 8 to 10 and Saturday from 8 to 10. You catch Aftermath / Come Back to Boxing Radio. Okay? It's not a competition between the Boxing Voice. It's not. You know what I'm saying? This is a movement, like I said before. So basically, we have a movement going on. So this radio, show allows callers to call in and either debate, ask questions, talk. It's also to educate as well. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Who the fuck wants a casual fan that knows nothing and is trying to talk to you, a person who has knowledge of the sport and correcting? You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather have someone that has been listening and has been humbled and would come to you, and when you actually say something and rebut everything they say, they have no option but to shut the fuck up and educate themselves from what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what we're trying to do. We're not just trying to kick everybody the fuck away. If you don't know anything, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're a movement. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is to try to educate people and teach them the right way. So that way all that casual fanboy bullshit will be corrected. You know what I mean? Hey, we got to do it. And also help out the boxes as well. And you know, we're working on getting some boxes. I mean, I have my in-depth, series, but we're working on getting some boxes so that way you fans can ask the boxers your questions. I'm always behind that, and I've always said that. I've always taken, questions down from either the Facebook boxing forums, the pages on there, or any questions from the YouTubers, the guys that follow me, hashtag come back to boxing, movement. I usually try to, basically ask them your questions, and this time we're over the phone, over the blog radio, and basically to get your questions out there so you can ask. You know, that's what we're trying to do, man. And also, we've got gear out there as well. I'll put it on the bottom of this description of this video and the Tuesday Fight News. And that's just basically it, fight fans. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. You know, um, this is a movement. We're going forward. Boxing is yours. Boxing is mine. Boxing is ours. Hashtag our boxing. You know what I mean? And it's only right that if we pay money and we're doing everything, we get the matches that we want, right? And it's happening. But without stipulation. No more non-title matches. If catchweights are going to be done, then make sure that they can be catchweights, not bullshit catchweights. That's just basically it. So you guys have a great day, and God bless. And my name is J.Cotto. Thanks for joining the fight page. God bless.